Well, you guys got in here fast. Thought I would have scared everyone off with my nerd rage. No, no, no. This stuff would piss off a saint, though. I always tell myself that, but I have a very low frustration threshold. I always have, at least since I developed depression. I get annoyed really easily. But to be fair, I'm having to do this in a really unorthodox way. Um, I never had this problem. I never had this problem with the old phone. Like this just worked. I'm having to do this a different way. Yeah, I got it to work in KOF, so I'm trying to see if this will work too. I always try to tell myself it's okay. I get pissed. This kind of stuff would piss off a saint. No, I don't want to. This is only thing this phone can't run, which I don't really care about. This has a PC port. It's definitely frustrating though. Yeah, this stuff it's just frustrating by nature, but I feel like I need to explain myself. That it's not something I can control. I've never like broken anything or anything like that. I just get frustrated really easily. That's all it is. But I think I'd like to think it's warranted given how frustrating this stuff just is just by default. It's not something I do on purpose. All right, that's working. Actually, how is this in the base game? Oh, that crashed it. Okay, next up. I don't know. It's just like I said. I've had really bad luck with like anything tech support. God damn it! You're gonna make me watch this. I logged into my account on this like 2 hours ago, and it's making me watch this fucking cutscene. All right. Well, I don't care about that right now. Anyway, I hate cutscenes. Remove them. Especially when you're trying to test something. Don't fucking make me watch it. Don't make me watch it for any reason. I've seen that cutscene like 30 times. Why can I not skip it? Well, of course, this is going to take forever. Of course. I don't understand why they don't just give you like the entire thing when you load these up. Really takes me back to PS3 days. You had to do that all the time. You get a new game home and then it has to install. And then if it's not brand new, it's got to update, and you're looking at like an hour before you can even play. I feel bad for the people that Call of Duty and stuff. Midnight launch equals like you're not playing that shit until 2. Like, hope he took the day off. 'Cause yeah, that game, if you're playing on PS3 at least, that game was not going to be playable. Period. Why is there no sound? Where'd my sound go? Let's. You guys have sound? Because I don't. This game seems kind of cool. I was willing to try it. Yeah, I think it's just a game. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. I've never really played this game before, so. This is another one of those games where it's like, why don't you have controller support? You want me to do like witch type counters and shit, and you don't have controller support. It's like, all right. Yes, thank you for letting me skip the cutscene. Very considerate. I've never seen anything of this show. I know this is like the big new shonen franchise. I've never watched any of it. I'm surprised it's actually ending though, because normally like that stuff goes on forever. I'm used to like Dragon Ball and One Piece being on until the Heat Death of the Universe. And apparently this show is ending, which is shocking to me. It's only been on for a couple years. Surprised they didn't tell the author, like, you got to keep this going. you gotta print us more money. Keep this on forever. I'd like if I could get to the menus, please. I hate when games do this. All right, can I like get to the menus? I'd be greatly appreciated. Instead of the fucking hand holding. It's like, no, learning how to use a menu is too complicated. My controls stopped working. No worky. No worky. Hold on. Are you good, man? You seem to be struggling a little bit here. Whatever his name is, Deku Tree. Well, I think I fixed it. Now the sound's back. The game is cursed. Cursed Artifact. That game seems pretty cool, though. I might actually like that. I haven't seen any of the source material. That game seems decent. Runs fine on the phone, too, which helps. Make sure this is still working. Oh, wait, it's not. Go back into Mantis. All right. I think we're good. I think I fixed it. Now, there's one more thing to test, and that is if I stop this, if I stop the process to play the native controller support games like Otherworld Legends, DMC, PGR, is it going to freak out? Is it going to lose it? Okay, I think we're good. You want me to rate it right now? That's a big ask right now. Dude, that's like rating someone's fridge and eating all the leftover pizza and then asking them to loan you $20. Like I'm just going to decline. It's a good program, but I have to be in the mood. I'm not in the mood right now. Not at all. You can actually do it on the device without needing the PC. But this does not have the wireless debugging, which is what made this so damn complicated to get working. This phone is very advanced, but also outdated in some ways. Just in the way that it doesn't have that one feature. So I have to do it off the computer, which is fine. I live down the street from my job, so that's how I used to do it. Really? Huh. Well, if you find out, by all means, let me know. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna fight with that anymore tonight. I'm tapped out. I mean, to only have that one thing not work it's not bad. Everything else has worked. I'm sure if they get enough complaints that they'll fix the compatibility, but yeah. Overall, the overall report would be that everything runs great. Everything's rock solid. I looked at the video that past stream I just did that I deleted. There might be some options I can tweak, but I'm just using the built-in YouTube app right now. I don't know. I'll have to look into that later. Yeah, essentially I don't need to use emulators anymore, which is nice. The PC? Using it from the PC? Yeah, it will wipe every time. It'll wipe every time, so you always want to do it before you go out. If you're going out somewhere where you're going to be playing emulators or whatever, you have to do it before you leave. The on-device one, it works, but the phone needs wireless debugging. If it does not have that, then yeah, there's nothing you can do. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a little bit of DMC. Yeah, we'll worry about it later. I'm sorry I got frustrated. But I think anybody would be pissed with this. Just glad this game's working. We'll play this again. I'll do 10 floors of this and I'm gonna go to bed. I need to wash out the salt. This is feeling so much better. Old phone would have overheated by now. See how much better games are when you just plug in the controller and it works? Instead of having to fight with a third-party app. No problems getting this working. The only problem I had with this was my own fault. I got the wrong version of the app. It's not the game's fault. That's my fault. Looking beautiful too. It's on almost max settings. No more potato quality. All right, well, I have this to play now on the Kitty City Extremes. Got PS2 games, PGR maybe. Yeah, I'm going to bed like right now, dude. We're not missing anything. Thank you for your help. You're a great help today. Thank you. Well, there's nothing to apologize. I should be the one apologizing. But I just have a low frustration threshold. The way that I deal with it when it happens, when I get like that while I'm streaming, is I just delete the stream. I think that's the easiest way to deal with it, but it's not something I can really control. I've dealt with it for a long time, and a lot of it just comes from other things in my life, and I get frustrated because of those things. It's something I'm working on, but everything mental health wise, it's a process. It doesn't happen instantly. I've never like broken anything or hurt anybody or anything. Like I don't have that kind of anger. It's just I get really really agitated when I can't get something to work. That's how it's always been. It's hard for me to talk about, but it's something I've dealt with for a really long time. All right. Well, overall report is the only thing that I've had trouble getting to work is Mantis, and hopefully that will get fixed in some way. Maybe LG will fix it. I know they're going to support this phone for like at least another year, or Mantis patches it or something. But yeah, everything is running great. The games run really well. The only thing that didn't was Honkai Open World, which I don't even really care about because I can just play it on PC. I think that's poorly optimized as well. So everything else is working great. So yeah, pretty successful day. It's definitely been very stressful and hectic, especially since I had work today, and my neighbor was by herself, so it was very imperative that I was there. She's nice enough to understand. This kind of just happened spur of the moment, and I couldn't get over there right away. But yeah, everything's working great. I will spend probably a couple waking hours getting some more stuff working. But yeah, these streams should be more interesting. I have an HDMI cable, USB-C to HDMI cable on the way, so that will help too. Basically, I don't need to use emulators anymore. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. I no longer need to use emulators. Like emulators was the only way I could do stuff like Pinnacle, and Pinnacle on emulator is really finicky, drops frames a lot, loads slow. KOF All Star, that game has always crashed on emulator. There was the one emulator that didn't crash, but then they banned it for a while and they brought it back, and I think it still crashes. It started crashing again. PGR works okay, but problem with that game, it's like, dude, why don't you just make a PC port? I'm wondering why they're not as popular. It's like, well, like they already add stuff to like Honkai, like that open world. It's like you can't play that on the phone. You either have to lower the settings like crazy, or just accept that it's not going to run as well as the rest of the game. But they have a really pretty decently optimized PC port. So ideally, you just do that intensive stuff on the computer and then do the rest on the phone. But yeah, thank you guys for helping me test. I'm sorry I got pissed off. Nothing I could really do about that. I'm working on it. I'll see you guys later.